Hello everybody, welcome to Beer Reviews. For tonight's little review, we have a rather cool beer here. This is one that I got given to by my friend. Thank you, Peter, very much. This is a really cool beer to be giving me. Not Peter the Master of Hobbits, although ironically it is a Danish beer indeed. This is Amager Brewery's Batch 1000. It's best before August 2016, so it's still relatively fresh, although I know it's been out a little while. I think there was some of this kicking around at Copenhagen Beer Celebration back in May, so it's not as fresh as it could be. But unsurprisingly, Batch 1000 is to celebrate Batch 1000. It seems, in my wonderful Danish, that they've been around since April 2007, and I know that they've actually mash, boil and double dry hopped this wonderful little IPA here. Amager do some amazing IPAs. I tried some fantastic ones, and I've got a couple as well that I'm hoping to do some reviews on sometime soon as well. You see what we think of those ones. But this little fellow here is 6.5% and is brewed with Pilsner, Munich Melanoidin, which is the malt that makes other malts taste maltier. And it's hopped with Hercules, I'm assuming for bitter in, Amarillo, Chinook, Simcoe, Citra, Mosaic, Sriracha, and Centennial, which is like a who's who of amazing hops, really. That's like, every hop that you really want. And with US ale use, so I'm assuming Safale US05 or something like that to ferment with a nice clean yeast anyway. So let's crack this fellow on open and see what we have. Almost lost me all. Woo! That was a popper. And let's pour it out in a glass and see what we've got. Just using a small little tasting glass. Even though we're 6.5%, you could have probably a couple of these. So it is a single IPA actually, having mentioned that. Double dry hops, which is interesting. Usually you only see kind of the hoppiest of the hops do that, like double IPAs and stuff. So it's like a nice kind of burnt orange kind of colour. It's a little bit darker than peachy apricot. It's got a nice little bit of, nice little bit of colour, more than I thought it would do actually, considering it's Pilsner. But that's quite cool, that's pretty cool. Nice little looking head on it as well. There's a little bit of carbonation you might not be able to see there. So on the nose of this one. Ooh, yeah. You can smell the double dry hops. My goodness gracious me, that is good. It's stupidly dank. Massive kind of marijuana weedy notes. Bit of pine, loads of fresh fruit and mangoes, grapefruit, citrus. I mean, you could just kind of eat. It's the who's who of hops, and you can smell the who's who of hops. That's how cool this one smells. Oh, it's really intense. You could have fooled me and said this was a double, a lot higher percentage with, umpteen amount of hops in it, I assume. God, it smells good. Oh, it's so juicy. Right, I'm actually salivating, so let's just go ahead and give it a try. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that's juicy. Yeah, there's loads of fresh fruit in that. There's tons and tons of citrus, and particularly getting grapefruity notes in it. And then you do get a bit of that kind of mango flavour as well. Really big bitterness. Really does strip the palate quite a bit, especially in the aftertaste. Although right up front, there's quite a little bit of Pilsner malt and melanoid malt as well. You can taste the kind of Munich sweetness and nuttiness in it too. It's really quite intense, this one. Definitely tastes more like a double IPA at 9% rather than kind of a 6.5%, to be honest. Great flavours, really zings. God, that's cracking. That's really fantastic. If you see this one around, if you can get some, buy it. I'd really recommend it. It's really cool stuff. It's an easy 9.5. That's a fantastic IPA. One of the best I've tried in recent times. It's still relatively fresh, but I wish I'd had it absolutely fresh. That would have been mind-blowingly good, to say the least. So yeah, please like, favourite, comment and subscribe. Tell me what you think if you have tried this beer if you want to. And until the next beer review, cheers.